another video. Like the topic down below, we're going to talk about 5 side hustle ideas for high school students. Now, if you watch my 6 business ideas for college students, I'm sure you're like, what's the difference? First off, for that video, I intentionally left out some types of business ideas or side hustles that I felt might be too mediocre for the average college student, but might still be very, very useful and lucrative enough for a high school student to make money from. Now, some of these points I have sort of practiced on them. I've also done my research on them to make sure that whatever content I'm pitching to you guys, you're able to come back and tell me, hey, I did this and it worked out well. Your tips were very useful to me. Thank you very much. Now, I'm going to give a quick disclaimer and say that for some of these points I am going to highlight or speak on, please do not forget that we are in a quarantine lockdown situation, still dealing with the coronavirus, and you have to be extra careful when doing some of this task or doing some of this side hustles, because you're not only trying to make money, but you're trying to make money in a safe and good way. Now, the first point is cleaning houses. I'm sure you're wondering, like, how am I supposed to make money from this? First off, we are in quarantine time. Everyone is overwhelmed with the amount of work they have to do working from home. You have families that have a lot of children that are messing up the house, and they don't have the mindset or the capacity to clean houses, do their 9-to-5 jobs, take care of kids, make sure they're homeschooled. There's a lot on their plates. Now, if you as a teenager or as a high school student come and offer these services to them, saying, hey, I can clean your house probably at a discount if you have your cleaning supplies, or I can bring my own cleaning supplies and you pay me for the time spent cleaning your house, don't you think that these adults would want to, spend that money? You're like taking a huge chunk of their workload from them, especially with the fact that you're a lot more cheaper than these professional cleaning companies or cleaning houses. So you definitely want to look into cleaning houses as a side hustle. It has little to no investment or capital needed when starting off. It is very lucrative. You tend to make more money by the hour. You tend to get more clients because if you're cleaning houses, more people are being referred to you. You're giving them some sort of sanitary satisfaction knowing that their house will be cleaned at a particular time, at a particular date, and they will just feel secure, especially when you're doing a really good job. Now, the second point is meal prepping. I'm sure those of you that have watched my meal prepping video, if you haven't watched that, I'm going to link that down below or put it up here for you to watch them. In that video, I highlight several steps on how to start a meal prepping gig. But for high schoolers that don't want to go into meal prepping full-time, if you know you love to cook, you love to prepare meals, you can draft out a business plan and share it with family and friends, saying, hey, I can actually help you prepare your meals for the week, for the month. You can inform them, telling them, I can prepare your meals, especially if they're healthy meal plan. In my meal prepping video, I made sure to highlight that there are lots of bachelor and spinsters here in Nigeria who live by themselves and are just tired of cooking. So if you give them the option to say, oh, hey, I can either do your grocery run and meal prepping, or I can come to your house and meal prep for the entire week or the entire month for a specific price, I'm very sure they're going to be keen on getting on your service. So if you feel like cooking is the right avenue for you to make money, meal prepping is a very good idea. Also remember that there are those families that have a lot of children. Schools are closed. People are trying to figure out what is the next phase. Parents have already paid for fees that involves feeding their kids at school. Now they have to feed their kids and homeschool them at the same time. Imagine the agonizing stress and trauma trying to do your 9-to-5, homeschool your kids, feed them, make sure that they're good. If you offer these meal prepping services to parents and say, hey, I can make packed lunches for your kids every single day at a specific cost, trust me, which parent will want to hop on that amazing offer given to them? So meal prepping for adults and kids as a side hustle for high schoolers is also a very key point. Now, the third point is selling used items. As a high schooler, I'm sure you have clothes, you have shoes, you have bags, you have toys, you have books, you have video games that you feel like you do not need anymore or you've outgrown them. Instead of chunking them in one storage space or in one area of your house that you're probably going to clear out when you get older, you can decide to put these items on platforms that allows you to resell them. For the international market, you can put them on eBay, trying to resell them there, or for the Nigerian market, you can put them on Gigi. I cannot count the amount of times I've put items on Gigi because I did not need them anymore. I've even found a lot of resellers from Gigi.com that have sold items to me that they didn't need anymore. So as a high schooler, as a teenager, you feel like you have items that you've outgrown, you don't need anymore. Selling these items on these platforms, again, eBay, Gigi.com, these are two platforms I'm very aware of. Selling these items are going to help generate more income for you. Now the fourth point is managing a business social media account. A lot of coffee stores, a lot of bookshops, grocery stores, pharmacies might want to find a social media platform that is suitable to pushing more customers to their physical stores or to their brand. This is where you come into play. A lot of high schoolers or teenagers are all in the social media phase. And I'm sure you're wondering, how am I supposed to make money managing a business's social media account? Now think about it. A lot of these coffee stores, grocery stores, pharmacies, bookshops, they have physical stores where they have a lot of foot traffic. But then we're moving towards the social media era where everything is online. If you're not online, you're not doing it. And some of the small-time businesses or small businesses might feel like they need to get on that bandwagon of joining the social media trend. This is where you come into play. Now you can do your research on how to grow a business's social media page, which social media marketing works best for them, how you can incorporate your young, vibrant, youthful personality on their social media page to make sure that people not only your age but people older can see the social media pages and want to purchase things from them. I have a video already on how to improve your brand social media page. You can check that out if you need more information on how to help grow a business page. You can decide on your own to do some experimenting and call family and friends that have either social media accounts on Instagram and Facebook and see how they run it, to see what you think can be added and what you think can be removed. Help them out in their managing of their own business, and then walk up to any small business in your area, pitch to them and say, hey, I see that you don't have a social media presence. I have this particular business model that I think would be good for you. I feel like I can put you on a social media platform that would not only drive customers to you, but that will end up generating revenue for your business. I mean, if you tell that to any business owner, they're gonna be like, you're bringing revenue to me? Okay, I'm all ears. I want to hear what you have to offer. And then you show them the past work or the past experiences you've done with other businesses, like I said, in quotes, your family and friends. You can show that to them and say, hey, I've worked with this person, I help them do this, I help them do that, and then try and sign up your first 1 or 2 clients. From there on, you become a social media manager at a very young age. Doing that is bringing money to your pocket and is a very good and lucrative way to make money as a side hustle. Now the last and final point is becoming a makeup artist. First off, we are in the era of social media, so everyone is trying to look popping, looking fly on social media. A lot of people are not that good in doing makeup. I'm sorry, I have to say it. A lot of people are not that good. This is where you come into play. How I learned how to do makeup was that I watched several YouTube videos for, I think, 2 years, 3 years, constantly. Like if I want to go out with my girl, I would be in front of a YouTube tutorial video. Whatever the girl I was watching at the time would say you should do, I would do it. I would draw my brows and do everything. I made sure that after a period of time, while I was in college, I started to do makeup for friends and family, to the point where we had our matriculation. For those of you that are in Nigeria, you know what matric is. A lot of people didn't know how to do their makeup. I offered services to people that didn't know how to do their makeup, and I charged them about 2,000 naira per face, I guess. And that was sort of a way for me to generate money while I was still in school. If you want to learn how to become a full-time makeup artist while you're still in school, you can start watching YouTube channels like Jackie Aina. You can watch YouTube channels like Dema Ume. You can watch people like It's Ray Ray. Makeup by Shayla. These are people that I watched while I grew up to make sure that I had my makeup game on fleek. These guys were very useful in trying to learn how to do makeup, get the right utensils, and make sure that I grew in the makeup industry, more or less. This is a very good way for you to make money doing makeup for other people. You can start off doing makeup for your family, for your friends. If you have a part-time job, you can do that for your colleagues until you're able to get more clients on board and generate a lot of money. Well, I hope these points were very, very useful to you. If you feel like I still need to add more points to this video, I'll probably have a part 2 of this video talking about more side hustles that high schoolers and teenagers can get into. Leave a comment down below letting me know what your ideas are, and I will definitely respond. Until then, please don't forget to subscribe, follow me on my social media accounts, and keep watching. Bye guys.